you posted on that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to be the first person in line
To run down there. They were cute. They were. They really were.
Kristen, it is so hard to believe it is the last day of September.
I know, it is over. Yeah, you know what? This September is a milestone for us. We've been talking about all of this heat all year long. Well, it's a little bit different this September. We broke a streak for the warmest months on average. So take a look at this. The streak is over. We finished out September with temperatures right around half a degree below average for the month. The first time that we have done this in almost a year. The last time we actually had a below average month temperature-wise was November of last year. So definitely a different month for us. A little bit of a change of pace. And I'll break it down for you right here. Take a look at this. So normally our high 79 for the 1st of September. The normal high by the end of the month 72. So that's like there's that gradual little slide or decline as you go through the month. We'll take a look at how it played out in September. So we started off below average with temperatures in the mid-70s on the 1st of the month, and then the 6th arrived just days later. Our high was only 60 degrees, and that was a record for how cool it was. Fast forward a few more days, we're back up to 94 degrees, then highs back in the 60s, 80s, 60s, 80s, and so overall the trend was we saw a lot of those days way below normal, and so that ended up helping us average out at actually a below average month for September as far as the temperatures are concerned. But now we're gearing up for October. What do you typically see in October? This is a preview for what is normal for our October here in Portland. Normally highs around 70 for the 1st of the month. By the end of the month, boy, do things just change. Highs in the upper 50s. Lows not as drastic, but chilly. Upper 40s for normal at the start of the month, 43 for the end of the month. And then as far as rain goes, we typically do see a little bit more rain on average for September. We end up with about 1.5 inches. We double that in October with 3 inches typically on average for October. In this past September, we did fairly well. We were close to average for the month, but when you look at the scheme of things, we are still in a deficit. So tomorrow starts a new water year. Here's to this looking a lot better next year at this time, because we are, for the 2nd year in a row, in a deficit just about everywhere. So Portland, 4 inches below normal for the water year. Salem, almost 5 inches below normal. Eugene at more than 15 inches below normal. And then Astoria at more than 10 inches below normal. This for the water year. So tomorrow we start it all over. And again, I hope it plays out a little bit better than what we have seen the past couple of years. And just to think, this year was actually a little bit better than last year's deficit. So it has been rough. Out there right now, no rain to talk about. You can see high clouds streaming in across central and eastern Oregon, and even some cloud cover off the coast. There are a couple of systems out here. This one looks more intense, of course, but that one's not even going to move into our area. That's going to stay back to the west. We have this one down here in the southeast. It's going to dissipate as it tries to roll into the north and east, but it will throw more cloud cover in across central eastern Oregon, maybe even a few sprinkles tomorrow. And then there's one more little system that's going to try to dive down to the south and east to bring in more shower chances Friday night into Saturday. But outside of that, we are looking really dry going into this first week of October. So 73 are out there right now. We're a good 8-9 degrees cooler than we were at this time yesterday. So we're cooling things off a little bit, closer to where we should be for this time of the year. Up and down I-5, low to mid 70s. So a big change from yesterday. We're even cooler across central and eastern Oregon thanks to some of that cloud cover. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s there, 60s for the coast. Overnight lows tonight down into the upper 30s to low 40s across central Oregon. A little milder with the clouds around. Upper 40s to low 50s for I-5, upper 40s to around 50 for the coast. And then tomorrow afternoon, we will start to clear some of the cloud cover out. A mix of sun and clouds east of the Cascades. Cooler for you again thanks to the cloud cover. A slight chance for a sprinkle in the high terrain. Meanwhile, mid to upper 70s for I-5. So a really beautiful afternoon. And then for the coast, we're looking at highs in the 50s and 60s. Cloud cover a little stubborn to get out of here though for tomorrow. So we'll have to watch out for that. Your rain and cloud forecast. Tomorrow morning we wake up, we'll have those clouds moving back in, and it'll be a little chilly, low 50s and upper 40s around. Watching for more cloud cover east of the Cascades too, watching for a few sprinkle chances. Meanwhile, for the valley, we clear the clouds out. We get the sunshine going for the afternoon. Clouds stay put along the coast, and so it does look really nice for Thursday. Friday arrives, and then we start off with the clouds. Friday is going to be much tougher to get rid of them for the valley and for southwest Washington. Watching for even a few sprinkles in the high terrain. Meanwhile, beautiful east of the Cascades, and then we go into Friday night and into Saturday, and we're going to have to watch for some rain chances, and then it all clears out. So here's your 7-day forecast. Mid 70s tomorrow. upper 60s on Friday, upper 60s again Saturday, watching for rain chances Friday, late Friday into early Saturday, and then by Sunday, we're clearing things out, mid-70s and beautiful. So that's my pick for the day to do things over the weekend. So if you can get your husband out of the house, I know football's on, get him outdoors on Sunday because it's going to be...
I feel like you guys are picking on us.
Well, no, I just know it's always, I always hate it when the weather lines up better on Sunday during football season because...
I think there's
really
a lot
tough
of
to
ladies
get the
out
guys
there
out.
that
It
like
sure
to watch
is.
I like the football too,
Yeah.
but you know what? You can listen to it, like,
Yeah.
you know, on your phone. You can still
You're
get
right.
outside and do things. There's
You're
ways to get
absolutely
around
right.
it.
Get outside
you know?
while you still can.
That's right.
I just have my wife do all the chores while I sit on there. No, I'm just-
Sure.
God.
Okay,
Kristen.
the clock is ticking. The government is headed to